Every year, I give myself a 2 weeks vacation. 2 weeks me time. No schedules, no meetings, no chit-chat, no social interacting. This time, Scotland provided this.
Arrival in Newcastle. Ready for a 2-week trip to the Inner Hebrides. Planning a circumnavigation of the Isle of Skye. So after 12 hours crossing, we'll have to drive 5 to 6 hours to my lake. That's my starting point. Lake! We made it! 7 hours driving from Newcastle and now we are here. Beautiful Scotland. It's not too cold, 11 degrees. I'm wondering if I'm going to Skye tonight. Skye is over there. Leaving the harbour of my lake. Told you I'm going to circumnavigate Skye, although that's the plan. It's about 350 kilometers, so I have to pedal when I have one resting day. I have to pedal 35 kilometers a day. That's about 6 to 7 hours pedaling, so shouldn't be too hard, but you never know if the weather gets worse, and maybe in the long term I'll get tired, I don't know. So it's better to think about some escape plans, plan B's. But for now I'm very happy. I started in IJmuiden yesterday evening at 5 o'clock PM, and now it's 6 o'clock PM the next day, so 24 hours traveling before I smell the sea and feel the wavelets, smell the diesel of the engines of the fishing boats, leave the picturesque harbour of my lake fully packed. Never have had a boat that's so deep in the water for about 10 days breakfast and lunch, and for about 4 days dinner. That's before I can do some shopping. And I have winter clothing and summer clothes. It can be warm, it can be cold. You never know. For sure I've taken everything and all the camera equipment. So that's a lot of stuff. I arrived at Skye, but well, it's a bit Icelandic weather. I've started first 2 hours pedaling, first 10 or 12 kilometers. Only 340 to go.
Scale warning issued Tuesday the 9th of May at 2151 UTC. Local, westerly, gale force 8, veering northwesterly soon. The inshore waters forecast issued with Met Office 0500 UTC on Wednesday the 10th of May. Forecast 12 miles offshore, for period 0600 UTC Wednesday 10th of May to 0600 UTC, Thursday the 11th of May. General situation. A shallow and gradually filling area of low pressure will approach the northwest of the United Kingdom through today. This will maintain the generally light to moderate showery airflow, with fog patches persisting for North Sea coasts.
Bottom of Lake Carouse now, fjord. It is a very narrow entrance. It's over there. It's a beautiful area, right under the Kulin Mountains. And there's a memorial hut over there. I skipped my plan to circumnavigate Skye because yesterday I got sick. Maybe due to the tension and the stress of the last couple of weeks at my job, and then long travel over to Scotland, including the ferry and 7 hours driving, and then just at night I arrived. I crossed over to Skye. Next day 6 or 7 hours paddling, and the day after I collapsed. Terrible headache, feeling weak, depressed, everything. So my body needed a rest, or told me not to go farther, because yesterday it was also a quite miserable day, lots of wind and rain, and with the exposed stretch of coastline I had to tackle, that was not responsible to push on. So that was the only spare day I had for my circumnavigation of Skye. So if I would have continued, I would have had to paddle 10 days in a row, 7 hours a day to complete it. Well, that's not my idea of enjoyable. So now I'm exploring the surroundings, the south coast of Skye, and well, it's quite rewarding. I've seen lots of wildlife. I saw some puffins. I saw, I think lots of grey seals, arbor porpoise.
I can't move. I don't dare to move because there's a little plover, maybe 5 or 6 meters on his nest. I didn't see him. I accidentally put my tent up here, and then I say, so I'm coming over the beach, closer and closer, and then sitting on his eggs, wiggling with his ass. Now he is just the same color as the stones, light sandy brown. Beautiful.
Lovely quiet day. I had a rather busy start this morning because I woke up at 7 because the sun was on the tent, so it got really hot inside. And I looked through the inside tent to the inner tent, and I saw on the fabric of the outer tent, well, a billion mosquitoes, little midges. Scotland is so famous of waiting for me. Fortunately, I had got a bottle of repellent, so I put it on my face and it was okay. But still, you breathe in, you breathe out, you breathe midges in, you breathe midges out. I think I saw a whale just 5 minutes ago. It was a long black fish, about 5, 6, 7 meters maybe. And it's just submerged or emerged and then slowly went down again. Didn't jump. It was total black, not black and white like an orca. It had a dorsal fin that was slightly curved, standing up. So no humpback whale. I saw it emerging 3 times. Just wait, 3 times. There it is. Oh, it's much longer than 6 meters. I think the dorsal fin is just on the back of the animal. Because first you see the head, there's no blowing, no blowing. I'm at VI now. Well, it was described as an easy tour, grade B, with a circumnavigation of this island VI. But this morning I already had a bad feeling about this day. The wind forecast was okay, 8 knots in the morning, 16 to 21 in the late afternoon. Coming here at Harlosh, the slipway, was already force 4 to 5 blowing, so 17 knots. So I unpacked my kayak, and with an empty kayak it's lovely paddling in the waves. It got some 3 footers maximum. Lively water with a lot of refracting waves, but yeah, you always have to trust your feeling when you're outdoor. Don't take any risks, so I have full winter paddling gear. It's about 10 degrees, but the water is quite cold. It's not a day to take any chances, so I'm not going to circumnavigate VI. The outside with the swell from the Minch combined with the force 4 to 5 winds. Skye. It's an abandoned island. Maybe after the clearances, and I heard the last 2 families who lived here were murdered by the McLeods because they wanted to own the island.
vede